Okay, so here's a really cool little trick that you can do with Google Sheets if you're teaching modern foreign languages, or if maybe your children or colleagues are trying to learn foreign languages in order to build up a comment or vocabulary bank. So often students might result to finding out new information, maybe by using things like Google Translate, but what they tend to do then is they look it up, they find it out, and then quickly they've forgotten about it. Using this cool little trick, using a formula within Google Sheets, you can create a bank that will just grow and grow and grow forever, and students can keep referring back to. And if they're dual linguists, they can do the two at one time. So what we're going to do is we've got the headings here: English, Spanish, and French. First thing I'm going to do in here is I'm going to input a formula, which is Google Translate, and I want it to talk to this cell, A2, and I want it to recognize anything that's in English and return the Spanish version. I'm going to enter that at the moment. Because there's nothing in A2, that's going to just enter as an error. I'll do exactly the same in here, equals Google Translate. This time round, I still want it to talk to A2, still recognizing the English, but this time I want it to return French. I'll do exactly the same there. And what I can do is begin to drag that formula down. Say, for example, 20 rows, and do the same here. So the first 20 rows there are going to be populated. So as soon as I start to input things here, like for example, students might want to know how to say rounders in Spanish. As soon as I enter, it starts to calculate that for me. If I want to know what a car is, it creates that information. If I want to know how we say biscuit, and each time it's given me the Spanish version and it's given me the English version. I could be a little bit more adventurous and maybe try full sentence and see how it gets on with that. Here we have a problem, which is where Google Translate starts to break down. This is a good opportunity to show students that actually it's not always 100% accurate. It's worked fine in the French, but not so much in the Spanish. So it's a good learning curve for students. So we might input here other vocabulary and continue to keep to individual words. So we might want to know what a hamburger is, maybe some cheese, maybe I'm prepared to go on holiday and I want to know the word for a toilet. I also want to be able to ask for a new pillow, and so on. And we were able to completely auto-populate this using that function. And of course, with all of those functions, it's quite possible as well to change that to other subjects. For example, if you want to do German, just replace the ES there with DE for Deutsch. Okay, see how you get on.